Hey weirdos, welcome back. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope you're having an amazing day. I have a different video for you today. I had a lot of requests recently for a gel manicure 101. So we're going to do it. We're going to do some fun stuff. Don't worry, this is not going to be boring and bland. That's not my style. So Mani Boss just came out with a bunch of new HEMA-free gel products. Yay, Miss Mani Boss. You are making so many people so happy right now. In her collection of newly released HEMA-free gels, we have her HEMA-free gel base, her HEMA-free gel top, HEMA-free primer. What? This made me so excited. HEMA-free gel primer. I know that is super rare, almost unheard of, but now we got it. So if you have been suffering with HEMA allergies or sensitivity and you really want to use gels, here you go. I will leave everything linked down below for you guys. She also released a HEMA-free matte gel top in case you want to do a little matte moment. I'm going to get into some very basic elements of prep. Of course, I do have builder gel on my nails currently, and I don't have a lot of prep to do. But here's what you're going to want to do if you want to do a gel manicure. You're going to push back your cuticles, not with your nail. Do as I say and not as I do. You're going to push it back with a cuticle pusher. You can use an e-file to go around your cuticle area. You do want to slightly texture your nail with a nail file. I recommend a 180 grit file for this. Once you have all the shine removed from your nail, and you can use a spongy buffer like this too. I love this, it's my favorite file. Once you have all the texture on your nail and the shine is all gone, you would then proceed with a dehydrator. I like using my swipe solution from Young Nails, but any dehydrator will work. You can also use 100% acetone if you want. I would stay away from alcohol. Most of the time that is not strong enough to get rid of all of those oils from your nail. So I would recommend a dehydrator or 100% pure acetone. So I'm going to go ahead and take my lint-free wipe, get it soaked with a little bit of that swipe solution, and get all the dust and all the oils off of my nails. Once you have cleansed your nails, it is super important to not do what I'm doing. Do not touch the top of your nails. If you have oils on your fingertips, they will transfer to your nail, making your dehydrator ineffective. So once you have your nails dehydrated, de-oiled, de-dusted, then you're going to want to go in with your gel primer. That's the acid-free Bond. However, in my case, I am going to use Peel Off Base Coat because that's always what I use. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my Peel Off Base Coat, one generous coat to every single nail. Let that dry for about 7 to 10 minutes, and then we can get started with the gel application. I let that dry for 7 to 10 minutes, and I'm going to go in with 2 gel polishes from Modelones. I'm going to show you how to do a very basic gel application. I'm also going to show you something a little extra. I'm going to show you how to color block with gel polish. Now, the Modelones gels, HEMA is not the main ingredient, but it does contain HEMA, so I would exercise caution if you have a HEMA sensitivity. So application, I'm not going to start at my cuticle area. I'm going to start in the center of my nail because the most product that's going to be on your nail is going to be as soon as you put your brush down. So if you start at your cuticle area, you have a good chance of flooding those cuticles or sidewalls. So I put the product down in the center of the nail, drag it towards the free edge, then I will bulldoze it very slowly into the cuticle area. That's going to help prevent flooding in the cuticles. If you flood your cuticles, It is best to remove that excess product immediately before you cure. That way you don't have any lifting or any risk of a gel skin contact dermatitis situation. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this. And I was doing good. I'm going to repeat this on all of the nails. This is a personal preference thing. I like to do my thumb completely separate than the rest of my hand, only because your thumb lays sideways and I don't want to risk the gel product flowing or moving while my hand is sideways or my thumb is sideways. So I'm going to do my thumbnail completely separate than the rest of my hand. Once I have that cured for 30 seconds, it is time to go in with the gel polish. So I'm going to start with this beautiful hot pink. I was in a bright mood. You know what? I did a live a while ago and someone is like, you always do muted colors, do something bright. And I'm like, you just wait. Summer is my like neon season. I will do all the brights. So I'm going to start with this neon pink. I am going to take the smallest amount on the brush. I'm going to show you exactly how I prep my brush. I take all the color off of the neck of the brush. I wipe off one side completely and then half of the other. So I have the smallest little bead on half of the brush, just on the bottom. That is all you're going to need if your nails are around the same length as mine. If you have longer nails, of course, you may need more product, but you can always go back in for more if you want. I'd rather have not enough than too much and flood everything. And as you can see, I'm applying this the same way I did the gel base. I unload in the center of the nail, drag it to the free edge, and then I'll go back up and get into that cuticle area. So I'm going to go ahead and repeat this on my pinky nail, and then I'm going to show you how to do the second coat, same as the first. So I went ahead and cured that for a full 30 seconds, and now we're going to do coat number 2. Coat number 2 is a carbon copy of coat number 1, same exact way. The only difference, well, there are two slight differences between the first coat and the second coat. On the second coat, I am picking up slightly more product, just a tad, and I'm also going to cap my free edge. This will help prevent against your gel polish peeling away or chipping away from the free edge. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on my index and on my pinky. And then I'm actually going to top coat these two nails. And I'll tell you why. I'm going to do color blocking on the other two. And gel polish dries tacky. Yes, it is 100% normal. The tacky dry down to gel polish is meant to grab onto your gel top coat. It is supposed to be sticky. That does not mean it's not dry. It's dry, it's just tacky. So when I'm doing my color block, it's a me thing. I have cats. I'm a cat mom. I'm a regular mom too, but I'm a cat mom. And I know that if I do not top coat those two nails, I'm gonna get a cat hair stuck in there that I don't want, or fuzzies or whatever. So I'm going to go ahead and top coat with the no wipe HEMA-free gel top, and that's going to get a 60-second cure. Gel polish, typically depending on your lamp and how thick your polish is, gel polish and gel base does a 30-second cure. Gel top typically will require a 60-second cure. So once I get these top coated, and again I'm going to apply the top coat in the same way, offload in the center of the nail to the free edge, go back to the cuticle. Once I get that done, I'm going to cure for 60, and then I'll show you how to do the color block. Now, another gel trick that I want to mention, you can flip your hand over upside down, and that will help your gel, whether it's base, polish, top, builder, whatever, that'll help it just level out in case you're noticing it's a little patchy or brush strokey. That's a really neat trick you can do. So here's what we are looking like in 2 coats. If you feel like you need to do a third, you totally can, but because I have that builder gel on my nail and it's a little bit opaque, I did not need a third coat. So as mentioned, I'm gonna go ahead and top coat. I'm gonna get this done, get it cured, and then we're off to color blocking. So those nails are now cured. They are not tacky. It's a no wipe top coat. So they are done. They are ready to go. So we can move on and do our color block. Now this, some of you may like it, some of you may not. I'm a color block person. I love it. So here's how I'm going to do it with gel. I'm going to apply the first color in kind of a diagonal type way, and it's going to look horrible. It's going to look uneven and not straight and terrible. And that is okay because this is gel polish. It is so easy to clean up and make look good. I'm not worried about how I'm putting it on. You don't want to throw it on the whole nail. That'll make more work for you. But I'm not super concerned about a straight line or anything like that. You just want to get it on the area that you want it to be in. And then once I have it kind of sort of where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and grab a cleanup brush. I will leave the brush linked down in the description box for you guys. I'm going to grab a paper towel and my swipe solution. You can absolutely substitute alcohol for this if you wanted to, if you don't have swipe, or dehydrator or acetone, really whatever you have on hand. And I'm going to clean up that color block and make it as straight as possible. So I removed excess swipe from the brush, and now I'm going to swipe this across that color block area and try to get a straight line. This is going to get covered up, so I'm not worried about perfection. As you guys know, I say it all the time, perfection doesn't exist, it's an illusion. But I'm gonna try and get this as straight as possible. Again, I'm gonna cover this up later. I have finally tackled and conquered striping tape, and I'm so excited about it. I'm gonna show you what product I use here in a little bit for that, but for this, I'm just gonna get those lines straight. And then I'm going to cure. I'm going to cure for 30 seconds, and then I'm going to do another coat of this the exact same way. You can overlap your product. It is okay. You don't have to match up those lines right away because you're going to clean it up again with your cleanup brush, and then we're going to fill in the bottom with the second color. Now I am curing everything in stages because I don't want anything kind of running together or muddying or blending together. I want the lines to be super defined and separate. So you do want to cure in stages. You can do a flash cure if you want, which is a 10 to 15 second cure to set the product. However, I just don't. For no rhyme or reason, I cure for 30 seconds on every level, just because I'm kind of, paranoid, and I do not have a gel allergy, nor do I want one. And I know that one of the causes for gel allergies is undercured or not fully cured gel. So I play it on the safe side and I cure for 30 seconds every single time. And then, like I said, I'm going to show you how to get that second color on your nail. So the top color is totally done, going in with color number 2. And all I'm going to do is take this color up to that line. I'm not going to go over it you may see there's a little bit of a gap, like the tiniest hairline gap. Totally okay. Gonna cover that up with striping tape later. So I'm just gonna take this up to that line, not going over it, dragging it down to the free edge. I'm gonna do 2 coats of this, capping the edge on my second coat. You can cap the edge on the first coat if you wanted to. I find for my nail shape that capping the edge on every single coat of gel, while it will kind of ensure no chipping, no peeling, whatever, it does alter your shape a little bit. It can soften up a square if that's your nail shape. If you're not concerned about that, go ahead and cap your free edge on every coat. So I'm going to go in here with my second coat, again curing for 30 seconds in between each coat, and then I'm going to show you how to do the striping tape. I should remind you, it is super important not to cure product on your skin. If you do get gel on your skin, it happens. It happens to me too, as you can see. Take an orange wood stick and just clean up the gel that spilled over onto your skin or in your sidewall. Get that off before you cure. So much easier to take it off when it's wet, hard when it's dry. Okay, so these are striping tape stickers from iGel Beauty. They are literally stickers. You don't have to fight with striping tape anymore. I'm going to go ahead and grab some tweezers and some scissors. If you want to know where I got my adorable scissor and tweezer kit thing, it's from Amazon. I will leave it down below for you guys. I am obsessed. I love it so much. So I'm going to grab up with my tweezers just because I find it's easier to handle the striping tape, not touching it with my fingers and getting oils all over it. I'm going to grab a line of striping tape. These are all different sizes. You can go with any size you want, whether it's a thin line or a thick line or something in the middle. I'm going middle of the road here. I'm going to grab it up with the tweezer and I'm going to snip a section off. I'm going to cut it longer than I think it needs to be. I'd rather there be it too long. What language is this? I'd rather it be too long than too short. I don't want to have to add more later or redo it. And I'm going to lay it right across where those two colors meet. Now I'm going to try my best to get both nails to look the same. I don't know if I pull. Perfect timing, Negan. Go ahead, scratch away on your post. So I'm going to go ahead and snip off the excess with the scissors. And again, these are stickers. Stickers, see? They're stickers. So I'm not concerned about it like coming up off the edges, and it didn't. These are so easy to use. If you have struggled with striping tape, these may be your best friend. I will leave them down below. I'm going to, with my tweezers, press and lift and adjust, and you want to make sure that they are laying flat on the nail. Again, it's not difficult to do. I have had so many struggles with striping tape. It was literally my nemesis until I found these. So I did get it on both the nails, and now I'm going to go in with top coat. If you wanted to do a base coat and then a top coat, you totally can. If you were doing a top coat over your dip powder nails, if you were not doing gel polish and you just wanted to use top coat, gel top over your dip nails, you can use the primer. You can use the HEMA-free primer underneath your gel top coat, and that'll help prevent your gel top coat from peeling. But because this is gel polish and it's tacky, I don't need to use a primer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply my no wipe gel top right over this entire nail, capping my free edge, and it is going to look seamless. Just wait until the end. So this is the finished look, and I could not be happier with the way these came out. I gotta tell you, dip powder has really changed my gel game. I was a horrible nail polisher for the longest time, but I feel like over the 100 years I've been doing this, my gel nail game has really improved. You'll have to let me know. I'm going to go ahead and finish up with my Hot Mess Marla Cuticle Oil. Part of the proceeds from this oil this month of May is being donated to the Mental Health Foundation. I will leave that link down in the box. I'm going to go ahead and rub this into the matrix of my nail. This will not only improve the look and health of your cuticle area and your nails, but it actually does expedite nail growth. I've done the science, I can tell you for a fact. And my nails were growing like crazy. I can't even believe it. And I've not been using my nail stimulator at all. Just in case you were curious. I'm going to take off the excess oil with my lint-free wipe and a little swipe, and I'm done. You guys will have to let me know what you think. Let me know if this is helpful. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'll catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.